Y'all ever notice how every time the GOP says the words tax relief, what they really mean is bend over and take the hit? SB10 is no different. It's not relief, it's sabotage. Dressed up in red, white, and blue and handed to Texans like we can't read the fine print. This bill lowers the cap on how much revenue cities like Richardson, where I live, can raise, from 3.5% down to 2.5%, before they have to drag voters through another election just to fund basic services. That's not relief, it's a stranglehold. And before it even reached committee, Representative Angie Chen Button tried to slash it even further to 1.5%. And if starving our cities is her idea of leadership, then maybe it's time Angie Chen Button looked for a new career. Because Texans deserve better than politicians who confuse cruelty with competence. And yet, the GOP has the audacity to stand here and call this relief. Please. That's like setting your own house on fire and then showing up with a garden hose demanding applause. Parks, festivals, libraries, cultural events, these are the soul of our communities, and discretionary funding is always the first to go when revenue is throttled. So what does SB 10 really deliver? Fewer festivals, darker skies on the 4th of July, shorter library hours, canceled concerts in the park, the things that make Richardson and every Texas city vibrant and worth living in. That's what's on the chopping block. All because the GOP would rather gaslight voters than actually fix Texas's broken property tax system. So let's stop pretending. Call your representatives. Tell them to vote no on SB 10. And while you're at it, do your homework. Research your elected officials. Look at their voting records. Ask yourself, did this person actually serve my family and my community, or are they just pleasing their donors and party bosses? Because at the ballot box is where we decide who keeps their jobs and who packs it up. So let me tell you something. If our so-called leaders think we'll just sit back while they dismantle our cities piece by piece, they have mistaken Texans' kindness for weakness. And that, my friends, is their first and final mistake. If you want to stay informed, if you want the truth, and if you're ready to take this state back from the clowns running the circus, then follow Grassroots Resistance Collective on all socials at GRCollectiveTX, and visit us online at www.grcollectivetx.com, because this is our Texas, and we are not giving it up without a fight. Progressives, hold the damn line.